Yeah, this guy was like, you know, at this rate, I'll never forget that shit. He was like, at this rate, you know, you'll never join a band. You haven't even finished the fucking books. You're not practicing. And that, I don't know why that like set me off the edge, man. Like, cause if only I could like show this guy, like I told him, I was like, you know, I'm practicing every day after fucking school. You know, I got my own drum kit, my fucking, you know, my mom's not home. She's working all damn day. I could be as loud as I want. I literally, guys, like I would just play until she came home some days, you know, like from 3 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, I'd be just banging on the drums, you know, trying to play this stupid groove so this guy wouldn't fucking scream at me like, oh, you're not practicing. And they got hard. They really did. Like the simple ones, like, were okay, like the first like few pages, but they just got hard. You know, you gotta have the kick, you close the snare, then open the fucking thing, then close it again. And it's just, I don't know. I'm too stupid. I feel like I'm too low IQ for this shit, you know? Like the hand-eye coordination just don't work. Remember one day, like I'll never forget like some of the shit this guy said, because it just like, he was just like so blunt. I guess he really wasn't an asshole. He was just kind of telling me how it is. But like, I remember him saying, you know, first off, he actually said I was one of his oldest students he's ever had. You know, I was like 15 though, or 15, 16, whenever the fuck I started. And he said, he was like, you know, within like the first year of drum lessons, he's like, you would be on like the second, he was like, you should be on like the second or third book by now. You haven't even halfway finished the first book. Because what this guy would do is, you know, he would basically go through like a rhythm or like a groove or something. He would like play it, and then like I would play it or whatever. I'd have to like read the notes and bullshit, which I still can't do really. I mean, I forgot at this point. It's been like so long. But, you know, I would never be able to play it. I remember I would go home, I would have this book, because I remember getting my own drum kit, you know, and I remember playing, like trying to play the grooves and shit, and I just couldn't. I don't know what it was. Like I would be like every day after school, guys, I'm telling you, for like that whole year, like my freshman, sophomore year, I actually don't think there was a day that went by where I didn't play the drums. You know, I just would constantly be practicing. And the real nut kicker, which would like piss me off, it was just like this whole, like the whole drums just pissed me off to no end. It got to a point where it wasn't even fun anymore, and people kept telling me like, oh, you got to push through that anger and rage of sucking balls at the drums, and for that one epiphany, that one day when you're really good, you can look back on it and feel like you accomplished something. Because I noticed that happens, right? Like when you're trying to get good at something and you suck balls at it and you fuck up constantly, like you're gonna get pissed off. Like I'm telling you guys, every time I played the drums, like something was just fucking slamming and flying across the room and just getting fucking destroyed. Like if I fucked up, I would just like scream really loud or just like fucking break shit. Cause it got to that point where like, you know, I just couldn't, like I'd spend so many hours just trying to do this simple shit, like this simple rhythm. And I just kept messing up over and over and over. And, you know, my mom kept telling me, everyone kept telling me like, oh, just push through it. Once you're finally, you know, able to play it, it's gonna be the greatest like fucking dopamine hit. You're gonna feel so accomplished. Nope. Never happened, guys. That shit just never happened. I just kept getting more and more angry. Every time I would go to this fucking guy's, you know, practice thing, like whenever I would go to the lessons, the guy was like, oh, have you been practicing? It sounds like you haven't been practicing at all. But like this guy, like little did he know, I was fucking doing this shit every day, just trying to practice the bullshit in the book. I didn't even want to do that stuff in the book. I just wanted to like learn how to play a song, which, you know, he basically was trying to teach me. Like there's like this one song by Korn, it's called Blind. And I was like, trying to like play that shit. Like he was like, oh, pick a song, and, you know, by the end of the year, like you should be able to play it and blah, blah, blah. And, like near like the last 5 minutes, like I would attempt to play it, and like he would like show me shit or whatever, and I was never able to play a single song. I don't know, like there's just something about the drums that's just, I don't know what the reason is. It could be multiple reasons. I don't really care what the reason is. The bottom line is it just wasn't for me. You know, I don't like all those hours. I even remember someone saying like, oh bro, you're a pussy, you gave up, you're supposed to spend like 10,000 hours to master something. But you know, the harsh truth about that statement is like everyone's, you know, talents and all that is different. Like if, let's say you give everybody 10,000 hours for like a specific task or hobby, there's going to be people who are so good at it, like despite having the same amount of time, that are just so fucking good at it. And there's going to be people who like, they have 10,000 hours in, you're going to be like, what the fuck? How do they still suck dick? I've seen this with like, you know, the underground artists, you know, the fucking rappers. Like some people, like they start out shit, they get good. Some people start out shit and stay shit. Like that's just how it goes, you know? I kind of want to make a video on that because I truly believe that, you know, your genetics just influence your hobbies, you know, and what your capabilities are. And the drums just I don't know. My brain just couldn't, you know, all my arms and legs, all that. I just couldn't. I don't know. It was just something that I would just fuck up. I couldn't keep, you know, the tempo. I mean, I can program drums. I could program guitars and shit. Like I know music theory. I just can't play these instruments. You know, I'd have to have somebody else. Like I can write a song. I just have to have other people fucking play it. I mean, that sounds cucked, but I mean, it's the truth. I don't know how to play any instruments, you know? So yeah, the drums, I just, what was it, like 2 days ago? They were like, oh, it's, you know, it's fucking jam, bro. Cause, you know, this kid, one of the kids from my high school, he's got a drum kit in his fucking basement. And I just ended up playing the drums and just, I mean, I did okay. They're just saying like, oh, just like keep like a simple beat, which I mean, that's easy enough to do, I guess. Like I just can't, I mean, I could definitely practice again, you know? I mean, I just gotta set up this drum kit that my dad bought me like a while ago that I haven't, used, because originally I was gonna sell it. Like he wanted me to sell it. Like just one day he just randomly came over like with his truck, like because I don't know, he's like in the area and he bought me a fucking drum kit for some reason. He's like, oh, you know, my friend gave it to me for like $100. He's like, you could sell it for like 1,000. He's not wrong either, because I mean, it is a really nice kit. I just never put it together or anything, because I sold the other one, and he just wanted me to sell this one for money and shit. I was like, all right, but I just never sold it. It's just kind of sitting there, and I might just like, you know, set it up and just start practicing again when I, you know, the next day I get off. I just hope I don't, because I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to like, and this is like the same shit that happened when I was practicing, you know, with the kids from my high school. I just sucked so bad. It was just like so awkward and embarrassing. And, you know, I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, you know, when I was like 15, 16, like if you could just transfer my consciousness into like my body now, like I'd be like so excited, so happy. But like that whole, like that newness experience, all that shit, like I missed out on like that whole experience. Like these kids like that I'm with have been playing instruments since they've been fucking like, you know, young. Like they're really good at it. And here I am, just like, I have like, I guess you could technically say, like, if someone were to ask me, like, how long have you been playing the drums for? I'd be like, what, 8 years? You know, I'd be like, oh, I've been playing the drums for 8 years. And then they'd be like, oh, bust out a groove, bro. And just me playing like an absolute fucking noob, like garbage. They'd be like, what the fuck? I mean, it's just like, I seriously am the type of person to just get like completely fucking like memed on, roasted, made fun of, just absolutely just bullied for this shit. Because I mean, it is kind of funny. Like I'll be like, yeah, 8 years, I've been playing 8 years and just not even being able to like play a simple beat without fucking up like horrifically. Because you would think like with 8 years, but then again, like I took some years off just, you know, because I pretty much gave up and you know, focused on like vocals and shit. But I just, I don't know, it's just like fucking funny. Like, so what should I even say? Like, guys, if someone like actually asks me like, hey, like, how long have you been playing the drums for? I mean, technically, like, I don't know, I should just lie and be like, oh, only like 2 months. And they'd be like, oh yeah, you seem like such a beginner, even though like I've been playing for like so long. God damn, that's fucking brutal. But I don't know, like, I feel like, I understand, like, music enough. I don't know. I just kind of wish that, like, I was, like, good, like, really good at, like, any instrument, really, you know? Because, like, I don't know how to sing. Like, all I can do is really just fucking scream into a microphone. It's just, I don't know, man. Like I have like, I really do have like a really, really good passion for music. I I don't know, I kind of just do my own thing. I don't think like I would be suitable for a band unless like I'm mixing and mastering like a full song and being like a fucking sampler or some shit, just like, you know, sitting there like sampling stuff and just working on the audio. That's like probably the only way I'd be in a band, I guess. Or like doing backup vocals or some shit. I don't know. 'Cause I'm not like completely fucking useless, like, you know what I mean?